Nah, because see, what nobody's talking about is that once you heal your own trauma, you're going to be guided to look into your ancestors' trauma. And if your ancestors' trauma wasn't the motivation or the reason why you wanted to heal your bloodline so it don't fall onto your offspring, it's based upon your own trauma and the shit that you went through, and you're just kind of shoved in that direction to deal with it. Let's face it, 100, 200 years ago, our families were conditioned to shut their mouth. They raised their kids, they got abused, alcoholism was a thing, addiction became the norm. That's just the way society was built. Shit is different nowadays. People are normalizing, speaking up, and telling their story. So once you recognize that, hey, you may really be fucked up, and I need to fix this, and you start to really dig deep into healing that and the circumstances around why your life was the way it was, I don't ever feel like you fully heal your trauma. You just learn how to recognize it, transmute it, and move forward. Once you are done doing that, like you've accepted your life for what it is, you're going to be naturally guided to look as to where it came from. And if you don't have parents or great-grandparents or aunts and uncles that will openly tell you about their childhood or what might have happened with their parents' childhood, and you hear it from another source, or you read about it, or you somehow or another, you ask and you shall receive, it'll be brought to your attention. And it's all going to make sense on why it was so important for you to heal that shit. The things that our ancestors went through continues to spread like a disease into our bloodline until somebody says it stops here. So if you're one of those who knew nothing about your ancestry before you started doing your own healing, and you finish your healing journey and then you look into your families, be prepared. That's all I'm saying. I also want to add this too. If your relationships have or are fucked up, like your personal relationships, like, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife type of relationships, if they are fucked up, I can almost guarantee you that they are similar to your ancestors' relationships. And this shit completely breaks the mold with they weren't raised like that. They may have not been raised like that to have that type of role in a relationship, but I can guarantee you it either came from a great-grandparent or somebody else of an ancestral line. This also stems from masculine and feminine, motherly and fatherly roles. So if you have a controlling mother, most likely you're going to attract controlling women. If you have an abusive father, you're going to attract abusive men. But keep in mind, just like twins sometimes skip a generation, so can karmic cycles. So if it didn't come from your parents, it might have came from your grandparents or your great aunt and uncle. So if you have parents or grandparents that are real stubborn and see no wrong in their actions, or what type of destruction or like unhealthy habits might have been passed on down through the bloodline, then that's whenever you're going to have to take matters into your own hands, because that's not going to stop with them. It starts with you and ends with you.